Hello and welcome to Guai Gaming, where we're doing another ARK Science video. And today we are looking at the King Kong of ARK, the great and powerful Alpha MEGAPITHECUS. But what will this titan of a monkey be fighting? Well, none other than his little cousin, the MESOPITHECUS. Look how adorable this little guy is. So, we are going to be looking at a boss army of 20 max level MESOPITHECUSes with 250 in their health, 250 in their melee, and 44 level ups put into each one. We're going to use a boss group of 20 to see whether or not this would even be possible on servers with the 20 tame cap for bosses. And if that doesn't work, we're going to up the numbers a little bit and see how many tiny little monkeys it takes to take down a King Kong. Because remember, apes together, strong. Alright, our 20 monkeys are ready for war. In they go. So each of these monkeys has 250 in its health, 250 in its melee. It's leveled up 88 times and then has 44 points into its health and 44 points into its melee. As you can see, they hit quite hard when they actually get to the monkey. It's getting to the monkey that's the problem. It's dealing with this knockback damage that they're having to get through. That's where the big issue's coming from. There's a lot of monkeys being bounced around. They get bounced really far back. I am not sure if that's related to their drag weight or something. So if the MEGAPITHECUS will knock back smaller monkeys, smaller enemies a lot further than it would knock back larger enemies, but it is really smacking those little babby monkeys away. Let's have a look how its health is doing. That's a lot of numbers. They've taken a significant amount of its health off though. This is, of course, the Alpha MEGAPITHECUS. It is just these monkeys being bounced so far back. Look at that, all the way across the map. And over here, it looks like we've got a monkey trapped by a gorilla. If we tell it to be aggressive, it will fight its way out of the gorilla, though, at least. Oh, one monkey's gone. Focus on that boss, little monkeys. You can do it. You've done surprisingly well. 20 MESOPITHECUS here have taken off more than half of the health of the Alpha MEGAPITHECUS. Apes together strong is indeed the truth. If it wasn't for this knockback, I think they could do it. But the knockback is just too much for them. More of them are starting to die now. Their health is getting lower. How are we looking? Yeah, a lot of them are below half health now. I don't think they've got the stamina to keep this fight up, although holy heck they have done well. Like, scarily well. Like, to the point where I think if you got lucky, 20 MESOPITHECUS could actually beat the Alpha MEGAPITHECUS if you got really lucky with your positioning and the knockbacks and stuff. Or maybe not. We can't speculate, we have to go off the testing, and the testing, unfortunately, shows a win for the MEGAPITHECUS with 52,000 health remaining. Monkey King Kong has won the first round. Alright, so let's have a quick look at these monkeys. I haven't done that yet. They have some pretty incredible stats. At 3.4k damage and 23k health, these monkeys are fully imprinted, of course, and there are now 30 of them. 30 monkeys. I think 30 might do it, which honestly is shocking me. I thought we would have to go up to 50, 60, 70, maybe even 100. Before I leveled these guys, I didn't realize just how much stronger they were than otters or dodos. They are really quite powerful. It's... yeah, they're doing very, very well. Alright, let's get King Kong back, and let's see how well these monkeys do. And we begin again. Monkey starts off with a rock throw that goes absolutely nowhere. That was a rain of poop. Look at the rain of poop going into him. See, this is a big weakness of these monkeys. They stop, they throw their poop, and then they get bounced right back. It is definitely not good for them to stop and throw that poop. It really doesn't help them in this fight. They should adjust their tactics. I suppose that's probably my job as their general, but I don't know if I can turn that off or not. I maybe should have checked if the poop can actually be turned off. But they have taken quite a chunk off his health. There is more of them this time, which means hopefully he's getting swamped from more directions. There's the chance that him spreading out the monkeys is actually hurting him. Because once he's spread them out, they can start to come at him from all the angles. They start to swarm him from different directions, and he stops being able to knock them all backwards. But there's that poop again, slowing the monkeys down as they try to get into the fight. I feel like the world's strangest sports commentator here. I got my headset on and my microphone in front of me. I look like a rugby commentator. They've got him down to half health. These are doing incredible. I don't think any have died yet, and they've taken him down to half. With the extra numbers, there might just be too many for him to focus them down. He's just bouncing them away and they're coming straight back in, but yeah, the poop is definitely an issue. As soon as this fight is over, I'm going to check to see whether or not that poop can be turned off. Because if it can, I think 20 could do it. And I would want to retest the 20, just to see if they can do it with the poop turned off. Oh, there goes the first monkey. The rest will start to drop now. The damage is usually fairly spread out. Can we see any of the monkeys? Yeah, they're not doing too well on their health. Another one's gone, another one is gone. More are dropping, they're starting to drop like flies, but they're so close. 20k damage, and they're doing a k a hit. Just a few more hits. 15, 12, 7, 6, 5. Go, little monkeys, go. 4, one more hit. There we go. And the monkeys will now polish off their less well-tamed brethren, their aggressive cousins. But there we go. 30 max level MESOPITHECUS can beat the alpha Gigantopithecus. Now this is on single player. Single player settings are not turned on, but it is on single player, and unfortunately there is a difference between single player and non-single player, even with single player settings turned on. Let's destroy all the wild creatures, and let's have a look at one of our monkeys. We can probably resurrect this one from the dead with the admin gun. Let's have a look. I would like to see if there's a behavior setting. Behavior. There's a turret mode, but there doesn't seem to be... It doesn't seem that we have the option to turn off their poop throwing. And if we can't turn off the poop throwing, then it is going to be the result of it takes 30 MESOPITHECUS to beat the alpha MEGAPITHECUS if you are playing on single player. If you're not playing on single player, it will take a lot more. That means, technically, if you're on single player, you could do the gamma and the beta MESOPITHECUS with battle monkeys. Which is kind of insane when you stop and think about it. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this monkey war. If you've got any suggestions on what tames we should test out next, please do let me know. Goodbye.